What is going on, guys? Pat Damiano here, coming to you from the garage once again. And today I've got an awesome follow along, so you're gonna be doing this with me, upper body kettlebell finisher that you only need one kettlebell to do. Like I said, this one's gonna be hitting our upper body, so I hope your grip, your biceps, your shoulders, and all of that is ready. It's gonna be nice and smooth, quick, efficient. We only have 2 exercises, 9 minutes, and then that's gonna be a wrap. Let's do it. All right, so before we get into our actual workout, let's talk about our 2 exercises. The first one is going to be a ballistic row. So the ballistic row is this row variation right here where we row up, let the kettlebell float and catch. Float and catch, right? So what I'm doing is pulling it to my belly button. So I'm not pulling off to the side like I would normally do with a row. I'm gonna pull to my belly button, let go, let it float at the top, and then catch with my other hand. So again, it looks like this, floats, floats, right there. Now the other thing I'm going to focus on is not letting this kettlebell yank my arm down to the ground like this. When I catch, there's gonna be a little bend in my elbow at the bottom, little bend in the elbow, right? So that way my arm's not straining out and getting yanked down. Now our second exercise is going to be a kettlebell clean. So we have 2 ways of doing this. The kettlebell can start from the ground, extend up, and just bring to our front rack position right here, down to the ground and up. If you are someone who struggles with bashing your wrists and elbows and shoulders when you do a kettlebell clean, then I really want you to focus on, as you're standing up with this kettlebell, pull your elbow back, right? So that kettlebell can rotate around the wrist. If you're someone who feels comfortable and you want to swing your cleans, you are also more than welcome to do that. Now, if you are swinging your cleans and constantly bashing your wrists, I recommend going to the ground with your cleans. It's going to be a little bit simpler. So we have those 2 exercises. Here's how this is going to be set up. We're going to go 30 seconds on, 30 seconds off. So we're going to do ballistic rows for 30 seconds straight. Try not to put that kettlebell down. We're going to rest for 30 seconds. We're then going to go into 30 seconds straight of cleans on one side. Then we rest for another 30 seconds, 30 seconds of cleans on our other side, rest for 30 seconds. That's one set. We're gonna do 3 total, right? So it's 30 on, 30 off the entire time, nice and straightforward. Any questions? Of course not, because I'm not teaching a class right now. Ha, it's just force of habit that after I finish explaining something, I have to say, any questions? No, good. Anyway, let's get going on this, right? So again, 30 on, 30 off. Yep, come on, let's do this. 10 seconds. Make sure you chalk up. Make sure your grip is ready for this one, because you're gonna need it. In 3, 2, 1, here we go. Oh, I almost forgot to tell you, I'm sorry, I should have started with this. I'm using a 53-pound kettlebell, okay? 24 kilos for my non-Americans. I would recommend using something pretty light for this workout. We got 10 more seconds for these rows. Keep moving, keep moving. And 3, 2, 1, good, relax. All right, it's 30 seconds down. I'm sorry, I should have told you guys before we started what weight to use. That wasn't very professional of me. I apologize. 15 seconds. So again, it doesn't matter what hand you start with on your cleans. Pick one and start with it. 30 seconds straight on that one side. All right, ready. We're going in 3, 2, 1. Here we go. I'm going to be swinging as we go through this. If you need to alternate, or not alternate, size, if you need to switch back and forth between clean variations, whether it's swinging or going from the ground, that is also fine. 5 more seconds, couple more reps. 2, 1, down, relax. All right, just take this 30 seconds at a time. Your grip and biceps are gonna start to burn up on this one. Whew. I gave this as a finisher for my class the other day, and they were struggling. So I only feel it's right that I do it myself. But I gotta bring you along with me, because that would be rude if I just leave all the good shit like this for my classes For myself, I gotta give it to you. 5 seconds, other side cleans in 3, 2, 1, here we go. It's about efficiency here. You don't need to do 8,000 reps in that 30 seconds. Just try and stay moving the best that you can. If you need to rest, you rest right here at the top of that front rack. Do not put that kettlebell down. 3, 2, 1, down and relax. Look at that. We already got 1 set down. No problem. All right. 15 seconds. Back to our ballistic rows. Let that kettlebell float, and then you catch. All right, here we go. In 3, 2, 1, let's rock. Ten more seconds. 3, 2, 1. Woo! Oh yeah, now those forearms are starting to blow up a little bit. All right, if you need to change your weight throughout this, try not to, unless you're going up, of course. But try and stick with the weight that you started with, unless you just got really ambitious in the beginning because your instructor didn't do a very good job of telling you what weight to start with. Again, I apologize for that. All right, single arm cleans, doesn't matter what side. In 3, 2, 1, here we go. Ten more seconds. And relax. Oh yeah, those biceps, baby. Let's go. If your back is getting a little tight, there's a lot of swinging, the ballistic rows might get tight. If your back is tight doing this, I would recommend doing your cleans from the ground then. So cleans from the ground are simpler. If you struggle with the technique of cleans, they will also take some tension off of your back if it's tight for whatever reason, all right? So something to keep in mind if you need to adjust throughout this workout, all right? 3, 2, 1, here we go, other side. Few more reps, 5 seconds. Come on, hold on tight. 2, 1, good, relax. Oh, almost crushed my toe. All right, I know I should. I'm gonna go up. Going up to 62 pounds, 28 kilos. For my non-Americans, it's the right thing to do. It's actually a good part about giving stuff to my class beforehand. They kind of set the tone for the weights that I should be using. All right, last round, ballistic rows in 3, 2, 1, let's rock. Less than 10 seconds, come on, come on. 3, 2, 1, down. Oh yeah, I probably should have used this weight the entire time, but my instructor's bad. That'd be me. Didn't tell me what weight to start with. Whew. All right, guys, we're almost there. We just have 60 total seconds of work, okay? 10 seconds before we get into these cleans, all right? Last time you gotta do cleans on this arm. You're already done with the ballistic rows. 3, 2, 1, here we go. Use those legs. I know your arms are starting to get a little tired. Ten seconds, come on. Whew, yeah, okay. I probably should have used this weight the whole time. But hey, now I know for next time. Oh, 15 seconds. We're almost done. 30 seconds of work. Maybe we should have made this 4 sets. I already have my mind set on 3. All right, last 30 seconds of work. Let's go. In 3, 2, 1, here we go. 5 seconds, come on. A few more reps. 2, 1, and done. All right, guys, that is a wrap for that one. That was a tough one. That was a nice little finisher. You could add in to the end of any workout, really. Definitely an upper body workout. If you are someone who still kind of separates your workouts in between upper and lower body and stuff like that. Either way, awesome little finisher. Heart rate got up, tons of muscular endurance. All you need is one kettlebell, bunch of good stuff. If you got through this workout, I'm proud of you and I appreciate you sticking around. And I will definitely see you in this kettlebell workout right here that you're gonna go check out right now. I'll see you there.
Yeah.